Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly,
way better.
Here ready to do battle. As Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons.
It hit you back too.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Like I ain't put it in.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, they're just
oh my God!
This is worse than that you sitting on that house.
Oh my God, baby, we gotta get you to go.
The last run good for 2.
Oh Lord, what we gonna do? Yo, we gotta get you.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
How about look at that mom? It's right down Broadway on that run.
That's straight.
Oh my God!
Like, and you talk about me, cuz.
I was tired by then.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease.
I was so scared how I'm breathing. I was fat then, Marcus. Look at me. I'm probably gonna be 200 pounds.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Marcus got to hit. Let me see, Mark.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
Oh,
and buys some time right.
Okay, never mind.
Complete to Stephon Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Girl, you had a baby boy.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
And you messed me up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Brady going to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Brady. Just gets rid of it. Throws it away. Nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Wait, what did he say?
She better not be able to let her sing Shonda get mad. Shonda ain't never been mad if she can sing. You're my go-to. I'm sure I'm singing Man in the Mirror.
2nd and 10. Brady.
I didn't think Michael.
That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Ooh, that's good.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a play fake. Brady going to throw deep for the end zone. And it will be intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as the season moves on.
And a good burst there right from the start. Get this
No, you don't.
Marcus, you just heard it.
First down, and it'll leave a
Marcus, you just heard it.
Yeah, I heard something.
Okay, y'all.
No, because Mommy, the reason I kept getting down is they kept talking.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So much of this game is
Them two harmonized a little bit. It's huge.
in the trenches, plus like that in just about every position. And sometimes if you lose that leverage, you lose in the battle, just jump up at the line.
No, don't tell me why that.
Bat the ball away, and that's exactly
He already ate the thing.
He did.
No. Here you go.
3rd and 2. Now Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He can stay long.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they
If
are
he was
moving the
like
ball
that,
straight
then
down the
he's
field
better.
on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you get them back on the wheels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game.
What? Everybody, Joe, they said wow on the line. Wow on
First
it.
down. After the pickup of 5, here's 7 5. They run with Patterson. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march there on that now.
That's a lot of what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Given 3 on first down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd
No what?
and 7. Now it's Ryan. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A strong 8 yards.
Daddy,
will
he's
keep
good
this
at
drive
balancing
rolling.
good.
Here's Ryan.
I'm
Throw
good.
out right, taken in by Patterson. Touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And they just have the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Here's Koo to kick it off. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
sir.
Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But
Hey, yo.
it's a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Oh, he can't. Brady will go down. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Brady rolling to his right. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. They'll roll him out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down. Fournette on the counter. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
You hear my boy.
So after the gain of 7 on a
You hear my boy.
Throwing now is Brady. Sliding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. To throw, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And he'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
No. It was what he was doing. Look.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense.
Oh God! Don't show him that.
Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Tiana. Man, she was there? That's Layla mama. You don't know her? You don't remember her?
I didn't see her face.
Oh.
I'm dead. Who said that?
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. On 1st down, it's Patterson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
There she go.
To throw is Ryan. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
I can't hear.
Patterson on the draw play. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. What makes a draw play like that successful?
We did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's waiting with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try to run forward with Davis. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
And he just sitting up there with his mark, like with a straight face, not laughing. A lot of photos. Hey, what?
He got his tablet. He ain't sleep.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
This is Donnell Party.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. Six yards left on second down. From the shotgun, Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, Ridley has it. What a catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Ryan now handing to Davis on the draw. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Here's Ryan. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd and 9, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, I know.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
$13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Pulled in at the 24. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Davis. Room here to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And that's a good substantial run there from Mike Davis. And how about his career resurgence? Because he's bounced around a bit in the NFL. From San Francisco to Seattle to Chicago to Carolina. And now here with the Atlanta Falcons. Always dependable, Mike Davis.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Kyle Pitts out of Florida was the 4th overall pick in the 2021 draft, the highest a tight end has ever been taken. A lot of people thought he was the best player in the draft as well. Wearing number 8, he's a matchup nightmare for any defense. Good grab there for a first down.
A first down carry for Davis. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down now, it's Patterson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off at the 17, the 40, 20, 10, 5, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, and I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Extra point try now for Succop. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and a yard, Ryan. He's got it complete, Mike Davis. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Ryan. He completes it to Ridley. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he sees his.
Marcus right here. He's playing the game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's out like J-Well. Sounds good. I'm ready to rock.
Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Brady. Flush to his right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You can, Ma.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
No.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 84 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play, he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Ryan, a little pop pass, jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they were able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3 points separating these 2 sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
I was trying to double edge, but the cross I feel like it's too heavy too.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Yeah, like a little bowl of that little this or that.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Patterson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now a give right side. It's Patterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Ryan going to give this to Davis. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And here's Davis to run again on second. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now Ryan.
Why did you stop, son?
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Koo now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next in score, Falcons 31, Buccaneers 21.
It sucks my baby not going to be here.
I know. She not going to be there?
Nope. It's our Thanksgiving.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Because I can go jail on him.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He not. He only had, I guess, like 10 or 15 days. He out already. I think.
Hey, Jalen, I'm in here weak.
One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively,